a real fan of the Portland Trailblazers. I watched this whole game. We just lost to a Grizzlies team who has no Ja Morant and no Desmond Bane. We're losing their top 2 players, and we lose by 45. We lose by 45.
That's nasty.
Jalen Wells, and shout out to him because Wazoo legend.
Hooping.
Because he's hooping. He's starting. He's averaging about 15 a game. He's averaging above 50% from 3. He's been hooping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when we got
Talk about this rookie class for them. Like, bro.
Oh, him, Zach Edey, they looking, I mean, so far it's looking like they had the best draft.
Bro.
This last year. I mean, they had the best draft. And we wasn't really thinking about it when they drafted these guys. But nah, you lose by 45 to these dudes. We got Scoot Henderson coming off the bench. First of all, that shouldn't happen anymore. If we really try to develop Scoot, he shouldn't be coming off the bench. He should be starting. I saw a tweet today talking about Scoot might be in China once his rookie contract is over. That's how bad he's been playing. But at the same time, that's how bad he's been coached. Chauncey Billups is the worst coach in the NBA. I'm not just saying that because I'm an angry fan. Anybody can watch all 30 teams and they come to the same conclusion that he cannot coach. We got Anfernee Simon. I was very high on him last year. He had a very great year, and he is proving you correct. This dude is a certified 6-man. It's just what it is. He's not playing well. I don't know what it is, honestly, because it's quite disappointing. I thought he built off last year because he had a really good year. Shane Sharp coming back from injury. I'm not really tripping how he's going to be playing these first couple 10 games. He got to get something under his feet. Donovan Clean, again, needs to get in shape, but he played well tonight. But it really starts with coaching, and he's saying that we look soft out there. There's no leadership on the floor whatsoever, and I think it starts up top. It starts by looking in the mirror, and he says these things, and I know a lot of basketball fans are accustomed to, coaches capping on their organizations, on themselves, and saying, like, I'm trying to tell him this and that, but he's not. And we see it on the floor. They continue to get blown out by these teams. I knew that we were going to be a quote-unquote tanking team, but I at least wanted to compete. That's what I wanted this year, and it's not happening. And I just don't know where we go from here.
Do you feel like Chauncey's still doing the right things structurally to prepare your team for the future? I mean, you understand this is a tanking year. You're not expecting success, but, I mean...
He's the Geno Smith of coaches right now.
Okay,
he's the in-between guy. He's on the last year of his deal. He's getting fired after. There's no way. If we sign him, I'm not going to be a fan. That's how you're going to lose me as a fan. If we re-sign him as a coach, I'm not going to be a fan of the team anymore. Because we see the production on the court versus what he's telling us. He's saying all the right things. That's what you do as a coach. You go say the right things. They know how to talk. He is a Hall of Fame point guard, so he knows what to expect out of, how a team should be ran, especially offensively. He was the guy who was running the championship offense. But at the end of the day, we're not seeing what's on the court. Now, I will say, the talent-wise, we're not that good. I understand that. I get it. But the effort I seen tonight, was horrible. You can very least give efforts. At the very least, Jeremy Grant had like 20, 25, and the rest of the team, I don't think anybody else had over 10. Danny FD has been like really disappointing him coming from the Wizards because he had a really good year last year. He's been terrible. I actually blame Chauncey for that because he's not putting him in the right spots. All we do, there's only so many times you can dribble handoff and then the shot clock's down at 10 and then it's an ISO. And that's every play. It's just dribble handoff. So that's not real offense. And it's disappointing to see, no, Chauncey Billups is not the future. It don't even matter what he says at this point. If I get that Shams notification, that's my NBA championship right there. If I see a tweet saying he got fired.
The breaking news?
Yeah, I need that tomorrow. Because I think it was a fireable offense. There's just no way that you just look at a performance like that. And then you got what's his name, Yuki? This dude comes off a pick and roll. He's 5'8", mind you. The dude guarding him is like 6'8". He comes off a pick and roll, does a turnaround jumper on the top of the key, swishes it.
He's a pro, though. He really is like that. I promise you he's really like that.
You know he's a guy. You know him as a guy that comes in the last 2 minutes of the game, right? Right? That's how you know him? Yeah. He came in with like 8 minutes left in the game.
Oh, man. Early. He said, I could get some burn today.
He's a 20-point up, 20-point down type of guy. Like, that's when you throw him in. You either down 20, you up 20, you throw him in.
Hey, for now, though, I promise you, Yuki's a rotational guy.
At 5.
He could have a Jose Alvarado-like impact.
It looks like that, but he's even smaller than him.
But it's more disruptive. And the playmaking is there. Bro, he's a real player. I promise.
Do you think Scoot Henderson's a bust? I'm gonna ask you because I don't know how high or low you were on him. I forgot.
I mean, I was never really high on Scoot. I mean, I felt like trying to have him fill Damian Lillard's shoes is setting him up for failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's coming to town. He put the 00 on. Like, regardless, what are you trying to do, brother? Like, I understand Damian Lillard. He left a big legacy in the you can show up wearing the 00. Okay. Show up, wear your hard hat, do your thing. He did not do that yet. He has not done it yet. And it's like, okay, we're not. By this point in his career, Damian Lillard was already the dude. Like, yeah, he was
also a 4-year college player, though.
Okay, but at the same time, I understand that
he was that dude game one.
Like, let's go. Like, show us that you can be the franchise guy. It's like Scoot is taking the baby steps towards it, the baby steps. Everyone just is waiting for that major step. And it's like, it's not going to come till he has more experience. So I feel like, I mean, you're going through the storm right now. Ride it out. But at the end of the day, we should not be expecting Scoot Henderson to be
but I think
all-star level guy
not right now
until a long time.
But it also, has to do with opening up roster spots. Anfernee Simons, especially the way he's playing, he should either be coming off the bench or he should be traded. His trade value is probably at an all-time low right now because he's playing like buns. DeAndre Ayton shouldn't be on the team. Robert Williams comes in, broke knees, playing better than DeAndre Ayton. Like, no, he's been hooping. He hit his first 3 of his career the other night. Like, he was hooping.
Broke knees.
Shane Sharp, if he stays healthy, he's gonna be nice. So I don't know. We don't gotta talk about these dudes too long. They're garbage. They're pure garbage. They'll always be garbage until things change in the front office.